Hey there, welcome to the Mom Hobby channel. Thank you for checking in. Today we're going to continue with the Auction Ninja wins. So just a bunch of jewelry that I won on Auction Ninja. If you don't know what that is, it's just a website where you can bid on either pretty much just about anything, like estate sale type auctions. You can select local, or you can select auctions that offer shipping. These were all shipped. So I'm gonna kind of jump into it. We're gonna go through everything. In the previous video, if you haven't watched, I started building a bunch of like jewelry cups that will eventually get sold onto Poshmark, and we'll keep adding to those. Yeah, and I have my bins here for like stuff I'm gonna list. I did list a lot from the first video already, and basically I have a Poshmark Closet, if you haven't been there already, where I list everything for sale. So check that out, and if you can like the video or leave me a comment, I really appreciate it. It really helps out the video. All right, thank you so much. Let's jump into it.
Welcome to the Mom Hobby channel.
Okay, I changed the lighting a little bit, so hopefully this is okay. It was looking a little orange this time of day, so I changed it to like a cool tone light, so maybe that will help. I also have my phone a little bit lower, so let's see. Just let me know if you see one that's like, this video is perfect with the angle, the focus, let me know and I can try to recreate it. It's always so hard to tell until I start editing, and then once I get it up onto YouTube, it often, with the compression, it often loses quality as well, so that's pretty much impossible to predict. All right, so these were 2 boxes of earrings, clip-on earrings, but let's just finish where we had left off. So this is where we had left off on the previous video. I had been dumping out bags. You can go back and look for that video if you want to watch it, or not. It doesn't have to be in any order that you watch them. So this is kind of like a gold tone pendant. So I have this cup that I've been working on, kind of like mystery cups that I like to list. They're very popular. So I'm gonna put that in there for gold tone. I might change this cup around. I don't know if I'm like satisfied with it, because there's some really chunky chains in the bottom. If you like that, let me know. I'll list it as is, or I don't know, I might change it. It's just really heavy. So the clip-on earrings, I have had some luck selling. Lots of clip-on earrings, so I am gonna set these aside to go to get listed. A lot of times I'm not like selling a ton of like pierced earrings unless they're really unique, or even the pierced earring lots. So I'm just kind of learning. Tell me what types of things you're looking for, or what types of things you might be interested in buying, or maybe just like watching the video. So it's really how I got started. I didn't really like set out to be a reseller. I just wanted to do these unboxings, and then the reselling kind of just happened, and I actually started to like it quite a bit. All right, so I'm gonna put these in my for sale bin, but they'll probably get listed with several other pairs. These red ones are very cute, gold tone, vintage, so I think I would list these. I think I may experiment more with listing more like $15, $20 pairs of individual earrings. So we'll see. I gotta order some earring cards. These are just basic. They're nothing really special. They're silver tone. They're green. They're very cute, but you can tell that this green stone, it does feel cool. So it might be a stone or glass, but it is just kind of glued on there. So I'm gonna stick these in the silver tone jewelry cup that I've been working on. This would be nice to add some like color. There's some purple, some yellow, some green in here. This one is just a single earring. So I have a craft jar that I've been working on. It's a lot of beads. There's like this nice like suede leather type of cording. So I'm gonna stick that in there. And then these are sterling. One thing I learned is that a lot of times the sterling will have these flatter ear hooks, and it'll be marked right on the ear hook, and you can see the 925. So those will definitely get listed. Very cute, and I feel like the style is popular right now. Like the Western, like Southwestern, I guess, and then there's the whole like coastal, what do you call it? Coastal cowgirl? I don't know what that means exactly, but I feel like this fits that vibe pretty well. All right, so This was just a brooch, a coin brooch. This is cool. I don't know if this has any value. It's almost like a nail type of look with the coins. What kind of coins are these? Elizabeth is Elizabeth II. So I don't know if these are actual coins. They kind of seem like they could be. So I'll have to look this up a little bit more because I have no idea what to list something like this for. Oh, it's cool. It's different. I had those earrings. I was gonna maybe list, but I feel like it's just, this is like, these are just cheapy and this is like an actual cool thing made out of metal. So I don't know. But it'll go in my listing pile. And when I have time to research, and I just pull from the bin and whatever strikes me to photograph, and then basically with Poshmark you take the photos, and then when I have time I'll go in, put in all the keywords, and then schedule the item to drop. So sometimes it could be like a week. You can only schedule drops a week out, but by the time you watch this, things could be already listed, or they could be scheduled, not scheduled. If you see something you really like, feel free to let me know and I could try to get it listed for you sooner rather than later. So these are kind of like an amber style. I don't know if this, I'm just gonna use some spit. I don't know, I don't think this is really amber, but they're very cool. Could be, but I don't know. I don't know how to test that. I don't know anything about amber jewelry. So it could be just plastic. I can't really tell. And there's not really any marks on here that I can see, but these are cool. Really cool. Clip-ons, I mean, I won these 2 things of clip-ons, I think for $7. I did pay to ship them, but I think they only charged me $5. So I think I can definitely make my money back at least. So those are really cool, just because I have noticed that the clip-ons are a little bit more popular. I think because just there's so many earrings, like regular earrings out there, the clip-ons are just not hard to find, but if you see a pair you like, you know. So these are cool. These could also go with the Southwestern vibe. They do look like they need a little cleaning, but I should be able to clean these up no problem. Like turquoise, and always check and double check for marks because I've like missed things all the time. But they're kind of like a silver tone and like that faux turquoise look, which I think is pretty popular right now. These, I mean, I'll list these. To me, I'm like, oh my God, these are not really, I don't know what kind of style or what kind of keywords, but if you have ideas for keywords on these, let me know. But they're different, and it's the kind of thing somebody would buy just because they're different. And then we have these. These are quite pretty. Like a yellow orange stone. I don't see a marking. They're in really good shape. All right, I like this little lot of earrings a lot. All right, so those are cool. I'm gonna put the whole boxes in my little listing thing, and as I get time to list, every day I try to photograph like anywhere from like 3 to 10 items for listings, but then as I'm sitting at my computer, it'll be a totally different task to get them up onto, to get all the keywords in and get them scheduled. Because for the photos, I have to set up the lighting. It has to be in the morning or it doesn't look good. But the keywords and all that I can do really anytime. I could do that while I'm nursing the baby. I could do it while I'm watching TV or sitting with the kids or whenever. All right, so these don't have a marking. Really cool though. Gold tone, faux pearl, like a really nice swirl on these. So those are quite nice. I like that. I think there are some marked pairs in here. So these are Monet. Really cute. Again, faux pearl, right up my alley, but I haven't been selling a ton of like the gold. But most of the ones I've listed were pierced, so I think these might be better. I do have like a lot of like gold tone and faux pearl stuff listed, but I think, yeah, the earrings are all pierced. So here's another pair of Monet clip-ons. So I'll probably put list the Monet ones together. I don't know if I should I want to list stuff singly, but it's just so time consuming. I think I would make more in the end, but it's also just more time a lot more time I have to think about to photograph, to put all the keywords and stuff in the listing, and then to ship out individual items. But then I wonder if people would bundle more and buy more overall. I don't know. So these are really cute. Rhinestone, gold tone rhinestones. Like, these are in great condition. They have all the rhinestones. These, I do not see a mark on these, but they're still like a great little pair. I want to try these on. They're really cute. I just don't have occasions to wear these things. These I tempted to keep, the hoops. Look at that. Those are so, I feel like so cute. So cute, so trendy right now. Chunky little hoops. But so easy to just pop on. My guess is that they would be pretty. It doesn't even look like anybody ever wore these. I feel like they would be pretty comfortable. These hearts are like so freaking adorable. I'll have to look these up. S-A-L, I think. And then I think it's the copyright symbol. I don't know what that is, but we found some crements, a crements bracelet, and I'd never heard of that. I'm not an expert. I know like the really common ones, and I'm sure I think that is a pretty common one. I just hadn't run into it before. So maybe this will be another cool brand. And every time I get something from a new brand, I kind of like look at the different items, like learn about the brand. It's just super interesting. Learn about the history, if they're still making things, if they're not. Those are very cool. I like those, really nice. And then these I hadn't seen before. They're like the clip-on and the screw back combined. So they clip, but then the screw in. So I may want to try these myself because I'm just curious if they're like super comfortable, like what is the deal with these? So, oh yeah, and these are Napier. Really pretty. And then I think these are also the same Napier. Gold tone, faux pearl, rhinestone. Oh, don't mind my dirty nails, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I always mean to clean them, but I'm like in a hurry to get on here. I'm in the garden all the time. I like think that you guys know, but then like a majority of watchers are new or are not subscribed. So that's what the dirty nails are. You can, if it's awful free to watch, then I understand, but it's just the baby sleeping in the bedroom. I can't get into the, the bathroom. I have like a very short time to film. I literally going from like the garden to and playing outside with the kids to the filming. And I do, and I wear gloves, but not always. I like the whole soil thing. If you're a gardener and you understand the whole soil and mixing, getting your hands into the soil and the spring gardening and all that, give me a little like plant emoji in the comments if you understand what I'm talking about. And if not, just give me like a gross face. All right. Like, what makes things fun? Everybody being different. All right, so this was another bug. That was an earring. And I might have to edit that out, even though I didn't like fully say the F word. I don't fucking swear like that. So these I could fix easily, I think. Oh yeah, so these are gonna be really looks like super easy to fix. Ah, cool, heavy, chunky, vintagey earrings. I will list these. I don't know if anybody will buy them, but I will list them for sure. All right, here we go. This is just a gold pendant. It has no marks. It's really cute, but I'm gonna put it with the gold tone jewelry for now. If I find things that match this, sometimes I pull things out, like if I find items that I feel like are a good match to list together. This is a really cool, this is something I could list. The Walt Disney Company, made in China. Mini keychain, I like that. I want to list it. I might wait till I have a few more Disney items. Oh, we do have 2 of these. So I have these. I have some little sand dollar earrings, so those could probably get listed together. Look at that, really cool. Oh, I try to list themes of items together. I don't know, maybe I'm missing the mark. This, I don't know what this is. It's like a pendant, it has no marks. I don't know if it's supposed to have something in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the gold tone jewelry cup. Whoa. These I might try to shine up and list just because they're very unique. Metal, really funky, blingy metal earrings. So those I might try to list. And then what about these knots? I always say I'm gonna put earrings and then I always end up wanting to list them because look, I could list those, I could list these. These are badass. So yeah, I'll probably list these as a grouping. What about these? Oh, not sure about those. Maybe. Why not? I need a little bag here and I don't have one. Oh, this little thing goes to this. Where did it go now? Okay, backtrack. So there's these awesome swirly earrings. Let's check the backing for a mark. Sometimes I get way ahead of myself. No mark. Well, those are cool. These are really cool. I don't see a market on these at a glance, but I feel like this is very trendy. I like everything and want to list everything. That's another tricky thing. These have some wear, so we'll have to see. But they might look better with new backs and a little, they need cleaning for sure. And then like I'll throw stuff in my bin to list and I just, if I never get to it, I never get to it. This is a brooch. It's missing a rhinestone. I'm gonna put this into craft. Somebody can just stick a rhinestone in there. These are cool. They just need a quick repair. Reed and Barton. I think I'm gonna put these into craft. They're really pretty, but someone else can fix them. And they have some wear. These I could list, very pretty earrings. What about these? These have some wear. I'm gonna put them in the gold tone. These blue and then the white could definitely get listed together. I just don't know. I'm gonna stick these in the silver tone cup. The little jump ring I'll stick in there. These things, always like, what is this? Chico's, always with these. I just don't favor these, although I think somebody could use the wire for sure. And it's not in bad shape. I just don't know if it's like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I should put it in the silver tone. It's not gonna take up a lot of space. I'll stick it in there because it's so hard to know what like other people would like and wear. This thing's pretty awesome. Is it all scratched? Yeah. That's so frustrating. It's really cool though. Timex bracelet with like a watch. I'll look this up though, just out of curiosity. Probably end up going into craft. Really cute pen. Hand cut pens. So this will end up going with like Christmas. I've just been saving like Christmas pens and jewelry, earrings and stuff. So that'll end up being a lot as it gets closer, like maybe in the fall. This cute thing, it's got a chip. Oh, it's bummer that it's chipped, so that kind of goes into my junk bin, but don't worry, I'm gonna not throw it out. It's just gonna, signed and everything. It'll just all go to somebody who, like, I'll eventually sell the junk bin when it's full. Same with this, because it's cute, but it's like just a little pill box, but it's not anything. This is just like a sticker type, very cheap type of thing. So that can also go in my little junk box. Don't panic about the junk box. I promise you nothing gets thrown out. It'll all just, once I have 4 pounds worth, I'll list it on Poshmark for like 25 bucks and just send me an offer. So this is awesome. I did sell something that was tortoiseshell already, and I have this, so I'm probably gonna list it all together. Because I had sold another bracelet like this. I had almost thrown this in, but I was like, I don't know, I sold that other bracelet for like 30 bucks. This one isn't as nice. It's much cheaper, but I think I will include it in a lot with all the tortoiseshell stuff. Unless you see an individual piece that you really want, let me know. So there's those 2 bracelets. This watch. I mean, I'm gonna look this stuff up just to be sure, because this watch is pretty nice, but it's like taped on the back, so I don't know if that would fall off. It definitely doesn't seem loose. So I'm not sure what that's about. That's just a random piece of tape. Of course, I have to find out. Yeah, it's not loose, so I don't know what that was for. It's in really good shape. I have a feeling it would work with batteries, but I don't know if I will go to that extent. This is so cool. Oh, and I see something else with coins, so maybe that would go into that. Maybe I'll throw that other coin pin into this lot. So this and those funky coin earrings, it'll just do, so Talbots. Really cool. These feel like stone or I think stone or glass. Some of them feel like these feel like plastic. These tortoiseshell bits are plastic, but this is cool. Long necklace. I will price these out just to see if it's worth listing these individually, because this stuff's all in really good shape. Here's like a coin bracelet with the tortoise. So this is all gonna go together. Back in the bag. I'll stick this in here. Whatever is not worth listing individually will go into a grouping. The watch, and then there was one more. Oh, the loft. This is pretty. So I will look these up just to see if they're worth, like if they're going for like 20, 25 bucks, I might just list things individually. I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's just so fun to go through. And then the last bag I kind of saved for the end because there's like a million things in it. Where is it? Did it escape my area? Oh no, I just have to step away. So I don't know if we'll get through all of this, but it's a bag of cufflinks. So I'm like very curious to get into this. These are so pretty. So I want to like match things up. Hopefully we have matches. Checking for marks. I don't see any on those. So I've been learning a little bit about men's jewelry, and I probably can't remember the names now. But there's names for all the different things. All the different types of ends. Okay, monogram, that's really cool. So these have a match. Really, these are pretty. Glass. Earrings, not cufflinks. Really pretty. I'll show you things again as I find their matches. This is a little like painted pin, and I have two others that would go great. These seem kind of old. My daughter hijacked them. She's like, I want this, and like takes things into her room. So I'll see if I could find those to list, because they would match like with this very, very similar type items. So I have to see if I can find those or if they're gone forever in a 4-year-old's room. Here's a really cool rhinestone clip-on. This one, I can't tell if it's missing a stone here. Really cool rhinestone. Oh, I think a T-bar is what they call this. Tell me in the comments. A circular cufflink. Guys, it's gonna take me a while to list all these. I might list like 3 or 4 similar ones together. Here's a little, I don't know if this is, I don't think this is a tie tack. I think these are just considered like lapel pins when they're like this style pin. And then these things, I can't remember. I think these are cufflinks too, or are they buttons? There's a name for this too. I'm gonna look it all up again when I'm listing this stuff. And eventually, I'll keep looking up, keep listing, and eventually I'll remember all the names for the things, but not yet. I'm not there yet. So all these still need a match. Well, this doesn't need a match because it's just a pin. These, I believe, come in sets of 2 or 3 if it's the button thing, or 2, obviously, if it's a cuffling, but if it's the button thing, it might be 3. Sweet. Okay, so we have a match here. I don't see a maker's mark. Cool tone cufflinks could maybe use a little cleaning up. Oh, this is gonna be, if we have the set, that's gonna be a good one. A little tie clip or tie bar. Matching cuffling. Let's hopefully we have the set. Whoa, I like these. These have an S, that might be for Swank. Okay, there's a mark on these. I'm gonna grab the magnifier because I know you guys like to know, and I kind of like to know. Ooh, these have a mark too. Sometimes these are gold. Oftentimes not, but you definitely want to check them for marks. It is hot in here today, guys, but I think tomorrow, I don't know, I'm scared it's gonna be hotter. So I was like, I don't know, it might be better if I just film now. Like, take the chance when I can. Like, I try to take the chance to be outside with the kids whenever they're here, but when they're not here and the baby's, like, my daughter's not here and the baby's sleeping, I'll, like, take the chance to, like, film. Should I wait for the pair? Because I don't know if the marks matter. Well, it's learning, so yeah, I think it does matter. Patent, I think PAT. S and something else. Something I can't make out. The S, I don't know if that's for Swank. That's like a brand, so that makes couplings. What other one did I see the mark? PW something. I'm the worst. Gold fill, I think. I want to say it says 12. Is that a thing? 12K gold fill? Maybe you guys can see it in the phone. Usually not, because there's a... looks like 12 something GF, which is gold fill. Interesting. This we're still looking for a match, right? All right. That's cool. Oh, it's hot. Like the heat is building in the after. This is missing rhinestones. Cool, but it's gonna go into craft. Another Swank tie clip. So that I can go over here. Why do we have, like they bought the same ones maybe? Maybe these got a little old and they bought the same ones because they liked them. Interesting. I don't know why you would have 3. They're slightly different. Okay. This is an earring. It has all the rhinestones, so that's a good find if there's a pair. This is a different one of these. I think these maybe are cufflinks. I can't remember what you call them. Here's another one. I can't remember if it's a cuffling or a button. This is really cool. Tiny little gold tone star. I might keep charms like that to use them. So here's these. They're red. They just need some cleaning. This is a clip-on. Here's the match for this. Is it the match? Yep. No writing on these that I can see. If you want me to list something right away because you say, oh, those are the cufflinks I want for prom or whatever, please tell me and I'll try my best. I can't make any promises because I am busy. We've got a couple vacations coming up. This has a mark. These look more modern. I'm like the worst. I just need a better magnifying glass. This used to have a light, but these also need batteries. So it says something. Oh, here we go. I like these. I think these are Swank. I mean, you can tell they're like, I don't think these would be like really expensive or anything, but we're gonna look them up. Really nice. Good one. This is like the best lot. Sometimes I bid a little bit more when I see these. I don't know, like people just don't really know like that they can go, some of them can go for good money. Like I don't know if we'll have that experience, but some of them can go for decent money. Like not crazy, but I'm sure there are some, obviously like anything, there's gonna be some that are very fancy, but you know, I might be able to sell some of these for 30 or 40 bucks. I don't know. This is missing, so these are gonna go into craft. All right, the baby's waking up, so we're probably gonna have to continue another day. Those are so pretty. I like those. What is this? This is like a button. Oh, yes. Those are nice. These I think are just 2 odd ones that are gonna go into craft. You never know what you're gonna find in these craft jars, like the weirdest stuff. This is our set here, so that's a pretty good find. If you know a lot about these, tell me which ones I should focus on for like looking up. Oh, this is like a tiny pin, that's so cute. Another little heart. Oh, E&J. Oh. I think when I get a good chain, I'm gonna try to put these charms on a necklace or a bracelet. These are cool, they're heavy. These have the Hickok mark, USA. That's another popular one for cufflinks, like vintage cufflinks. All right, I gotta go, guys. The baby is crying, but we will come back and pick up where we left off. And this is the last bit. There's rhinestones here, so I'm trying to save those so they can go with wherever. Maybe I can, sometimes if I can match these up in a little baggie and then I put them in the craft with the item. So whoever gets them actually can easily replace the rhinestones. They already have them. They just got to be glued back in. Because I won't get to that, I don't think. All right, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, well, I'll be back. It'll just be a jiffy for you because I'll just finish on the same video. All right. Okay, so continuing to film from yesterday. I have the rest of the cufflinks to look up and pair up, and then I have some bracelets to look at. These were actually from Shop Goodwill. So we'll look at these. We might as well fit it into the video because there's only a few of them, and I do have another package coming today, so I don't know if that will end up being on this video or the next one. All right. So we have these gold tone, rhinestone, kind of like pyramid shaped. I don't see a mark at a glance. So we have a match for those. Somebody really like these gold tone circular cufflinks because I have like 3. I don't see a mark on them. I was almost gonna go out in the garden today, guys, first, but it's not gonna be too hot today, so I was like, I'll spare them. My nails are like more clean. I'm sure you guys don't even care or notice. You're like, what is she talking about? So they're like, we just care about the jewelry. So rhinestone, really funky, like almost handmade looking. Those are cool. I don't see marks on those. That's really cool. So we have a pair of these I think we had seen. Those are really cool. Right, again, rhinestone and gold tone. These have a little bit more wear. This looks like a single clip-on earring. So I'm gonna, right, I don't have it. So this is gonna go into craft. Where's my craft jar? Here's my little craft jar. Here we go. These gold tone. This is a good lot. All matches. So far I listed 1 pair to drop, I think, today or tomorrow. Those really cool, like watermelon crystal Swank ones. Those went up first. The rest I have out on my table still to photograph. So these are cool because these are more of a silver tone. I don't see a mark at a glance, but I will check these over carefully for marks when I photograph them. Really nice couplings. If you see something that you want me to list soon, like check my store first to make sure, because this may not get up for a few days at least. Because the editing and the uploading, it's all super time consuming. People don't realize. But check my store, check the drops that are coming up. If you don't see something, either send me a comment on Poshmark or comment on this video. Ideally, just comment on this video is the easiest, I think, because I usually check for that. And I will try to get your thing posted like within a day or 2. I could probably get it up for you. I don't know about these buttons. Individual buttons. I don't know, I may collect these for like a little lot just because I have others like these, like other individuals thingies laying around. And then these little charms, I think I'm gonna collect these for my own crafting, because like make my own little charm necklaces or bracelets. This pin is adorable, so I don't know if I would list that or hold on to it. And then these are these things. We have 2. I think these are cufflinks. I gotta look it up again because some of them are actual like shirt buttons. And this one I have 2 others, which tells me this is like a shirt button. All right. And I told myself I was gonna look at the cufflinks, like all the terminology before I got back on here, and it just didn't work out. And then I have some tiny rhinestones, and I do not know what they're from in this pearl thing. I'm gonna bag these up. I think I'm out of like the little plastic bags, but oh, I have one right here I can use. So I'm gonna bag up these little rhinestones and this pearl. If I don't find what's missing them, they'll end up just going into craft, just in case what's missing them ended up in there. But I'm not sure what these were from now. That's the thing to pay attention for when you unbox, is like, are there things missing rhinestones? And you may just have these loose, these are kind of like a yellow color, loose rhinestones in the mix that can just easily be glued back in. So I'm gonna keep these for now. All right, let's take a peek. These are just some like charm bracelets. So Dutchman. I don't know if this is like somebody's name. I was thinking I might change these around. Like that's why I was like wanting to keep those little charms. Like I might be able to make my own something more interesting than this. Lost Dutchman. I don't know what that means, but I'll look it up just in case it is something. But if it's nothing, I can kind of use this chain, this pretty cool chain. What does this say? Legend City. This reminds me of like a leprechaun maybe, but I don't know. With the pot of gold, I could be way off. Oh, I'm not holding it right. So tell me if you know what that means, if that was just like, if that is anything. And I may, if not, I may just use this to use like those, all the little random charms that I find to make my own, to keep or sell. Because I don't have any like thing gold tone like this. So if I take off all these letters, if they're meaningless and they're not gold, they're not actual gold or anything. I could put like a bunch of cute little charms on here. I think that's like about my speed of crafting at this point. All right. So I'll definitely look this up first though. So it's gonna go in the to list bin for now. Here's another one. These I might sell as is, because I think this is a really popular style, even though these aren't sterling. I don't think they were like sold as like just silver tone, but I think they're, I don't know. I think I will try listing this one as is because it's pretty cool looking. What does this say? True, false, lie detector. That's really cute. Yeah, little heart and key. Little, just checking to make sure none of these are sterling. I know none of them have marks, but very cute little silver tone charm bracelet. So I think I would list that as is. And we'll just see. I thought some people might want, because these things, the sterling ones go for like very high prices. Like I see them on the auctions going for like $150, like crazy prices with like a lot of sterling charms. So I'm wondering if somebody might like to have that look without the price tag. So we'll see. I don't know, but we'll give it a go. I like the look of this one because it's not like a fake shiny. These other ones look very shiny, but let's look at those. I'll put that right on my board to list. So this is more cheapy feeling. So I don't know if I would just stick this into craft. It's like really cheap, like kids plastic charms. I think I might take these off though and use the chain. I'd be tempted to just take these cheapy charms and use the bracelet. The bracelet feels decent. I think these cheap charms are supposed to be like Disney or something, but they look awful. So those may just go into craft and then I can reuse this. Like I said, I'm interested in just putting all the little charms that I find and like maybe, this is tiny though. This is for like a little girl, so I'm not sure about that. We'll think about that. For crafting, I think I'm just gonna put it in my little crafty area. Where's that other one? I will photograph this before, but I'm gonna put this with my stuff for like my own crafts for now. This one is good. Like heavy, kind of just looks cool. It's got some cool looking wear. So I think that's a cool style to list as is. I didn't pay very much for these guys. I don't remember now. Probably too much. Probably like 10 bucks, but this one again seems a little bit better quality with the slipper, the teacup, the locket, and the thimble. So I think I would try to list this one as is. Yeah. And if I come across any like charms that match like the tone and the style, I might add them myself. But if not, that's really cute with like the 4 little charms. And the locket is really cute. You know, it's funny because sometimes I sell things and then I come across like, oh, I had like a really cool locket ring that would have looked so like matches this kind. If it was like a heart, but it was a locket and a ring. But I don't think I have it still. I think it went out with like a silver tone jewelry lot. Well, that's really, really cute. So these are gonna go directly onto my listing table along with all the pairs of cufflinks. All right, so this might be the end of the video, but I'm gonna go check the mail right now while I'm set up to film and see if that other package has shown up. It's, I think, more like beaded silver tone charm bracelets. All right, thank you for watching, and I might be back, or this might be the end of the video. All right, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much. Okay, so this little part, that other package isn't here yet, so I think this is going to be the ends, but I wanted to talk a little bit about, this is more for resellers. So this necklace is something that I sold. That's going to go out today or maybe tomorrow. It's gorgeous beaded turquoise. And now that I'm getting more into the whole reselling mindset, I want to pay attention each time I have a sale, and I want to do a few things. So I want to, number one, check the items in my closet that may be of a similar style or similar materials and make sure I have all the keywords updated for those items. So I'm going to kind of go in and see if I have anything like beaded, turquoise look, and make sure the keywords are updated for, because sometimes I list things very fast and I don't get to spend a ton of time on keywords. So I'll make sure they have all the keywords. I'll pull keywords from this listing, maybe pull the tags from this listing. So there's that. And then the other thing, the second thing is looking what I have that's not listed. What do I have in that style that I need to get listed? So this was one that I didn't look at. I thought this was like kind of like a cheapy costume jewelry, but in the mindset of looking for the turquoise style jewelry, it looks like there's actual stones, like little tiny stone chips in this bracelet. And this bracelet is signed. It's hard to make out. So I'm going to test this for sterling, and I did Google image this, and some similar ones, I don't know if I saw any solds, but some similar, very similar things were going for a pretty high dollar amount. So this is going to be researched more and listed, but it's definitely of that similar